Hey everybody. Can everybody hear me? Okay. Hey everyone. So, as Lauren said, I'm Alex Kithes, Woonsocket City. As everyone said, I'm Alex Kithes, Woonsocket City Councilor and organizer with Sunrise Rhode Island and Climate Action Rhode Island. Like so many of us, I had an existential crisis after Donald Trump won the election in 2016. I had understood until that point that something was fundamentally wrong with our political system. But watching as our culture changed almost overnight, and as fascism and science denial became normalized, it was the first time in my 24 years of life that I realized just how fragile our democracy was.
Absolutely, yeah. Right on!
So I did what a lot of us here did. I became an activist. In my case, a climate justice activist, and ran for office and won. Trump's election, the next step in the march towards global authoritarian fascism and towards a future of unfettered climate change, with now almost no chance of being addressed by quick government action, mobilized me, like it did for so many people, into actually fighting for the future of humanity, into becoming an ally for the marginalized communities who had been fighting forever against the same cultural tides that made Trump a possibility. This presidency is the logical conclusion of decades of Reaganism, decades of deregulation, of institutional racism, of systemic oppression of the working class and marginalized communities, those who make up the vast majority of the people in my city, who I was elected to protect and serve. Trump represents some of the worst qualities of 21st century society. Not only does he not care about the climate crisis and the livability of the future, does he not care about good government and process, about equity for people of color, for women, for the LGBTQ community, for immigrants, those in religious minorities, and those with disabilities. But no, every day, he and his administration and those congressional seats that they control show active animosity for all of those groups and for those causes, and a complete disregard for what it will take to secure a livable future in the face of the global climate crisis. Right. And they continue to churn up the type of hatred that has contributed to a 21st century rise in white supremacy, something that has reared its ugly head even right here in Rhode Island. From the second this man took office, he has given us so many reasons why he must be impeached. For crimes against our country and against our people. The Democrats should have done it sooner, but now that they are, it's paramount that they're doing it.
Yes! Yes!
Impeachment is an important way to stand against the hatred and cowardly regressivism that, if left unchecked, threatens the future of our democracy and our planet. Let's get it done!